Hey folks, welcome to John Gillespie's Waters and Woods. We're going to explore a new lake in the UP.
These fish are all in our harbors.
Close to 14 there.
Are you having fun?
I'm having a blast.
Fleet Farm presents John Gillespie's Waters and Woods. Fleet Farm, the ultimate fishing headquarters.
You know, folks, it's very rare that we do two shows in a row from the same area. But I was pretty excited today because you've got so many different lakes up here. We're looking at a map right now, and there's a ton of water up here, isn't there?
Yeah, there's a lot. I'm still exploring them, and I took a summer to really check about a good 15 lakes out, and I haven't even begun to scratch the surface of what's up here.
And you also have Lake Superior, where you jumbo perch fish and you coho fish. So, I mean, this area is just a wealth of opportunity.
It is, yeah. It is for anybody that wants to get up here, looking for a source of adventure, looking to get away. It's remote, it's beautiful, and it's full of fish.
All right, this is a new lake we're fishing today, and you look at all the DNR records and research these lakes, and this lake has a lot of big panfish in it.
It does. This one here has a big bluegill, big perch, big crappies, and a lot of numbers too, and we're going to try to catch some walleyes as well.
I love exploring with you.
I do too.
And you know, I really do love this area up here.
Earlier today, you and I talked, we were going to go out and chase jumbo perch and some cohos out in the bay, but it was really windy and the direction of the wind wasn't going to work out right. So I said, you know, hey, I got another lake. Let's go check it out, see how we can do.
And you got glass common. And we got Brian Sticka, the retired Fleet Farm guy.
Excited about that.
Yeah, we'll have fun.
We'll have a good day.
Hey, folks, we'll show what we're using and how we're using it. All of that coming up right after this.
Well, as fall starts to come in, you start thinking about putting away all your favorite tools, your chainsaws, your snowmobiles, your ATVs, your boats, anything 2- and 4-stroke. You want to take care of them over the winter. That's where this AMSOIL gasoline stabilizer comes in. Essentially, it's going to keep your fuel good. This is stored fuel. In fact, AMSOIL gasoline stabilizer delivers 8 times longer fuel stability than Seafoam motor treatment, helping maintain startability and protect against formation of varnish and gum. So everybody wants their favorite tools running properly come spring. You absolutely need to add this AMSOIL gasoline stabilizer if you want happy tools, and you're going to be happy to check this product out and all the other great products at AMSOIL. Go to amsoil.com.
Hey, welcome back, folks. As we talked about, we're up in the UP again, but we're going to go for some giant panfish today. And for folks that don't know, Ron is a professional bass angler, and you fish all over the country, don't you?
I do, yep. East Coast to West Coast, down south, all the way up here.
Yeah, and you live up here when you're not fishing on the national circuit. But you don't use live bait. And these crappie scrubs, you can catch bluegills, perch, and crappies on them?
It catches everything. I've caught walleyes on them, bass on them. I mean, you know, we use them for crappie, but it is probably one of the best finesse baits to catch everything.
And I'm going to use a bobber today, so what the heck? Let's go get them.
We're going to catch them.
Well, this is 3 casts in a row, and the first 2 were small, and that is...
It's not a bad one.
10, 11?
Yeah, about 9, 10, 11. I think probably closer to 9 or 10, but yeah, we're going to catch a lot of them this size.
I'll tell you what, folks, the crappies weren't biting, so we put our walleye gear to work here, and I think I've got a pretty nice pike here. I'm not sure, Ron.
I'll come back and give you some help.
He took a big run, and it's a big fish. Whoa, stay away. Whoa, wow. Look at that, Ron.
That is got you bent over.
That's a big fish, buddy. Whoa. That's a big fish. And this is, folks, where you see that Seaguar leader material really comes in handy. You got that net ready? Whoa.
I do. I don't think the fish is ready.
No, he is not ready. Oh, yeah, there he is. It's a nice pike. Look at the size of that pike. Oh, my God, get him in there. Holy cow. Yeah, folks, we fished those crappies for about a half hour. And we would see them and they'd come up and they wouldn't bite. So Rod said, grab your walleye gear, and we went into a weed bed.
There you go.
Oh, yeah, go ahead. You got them. And boy, did he take out some line right away, huh?
He nailed that Ned Rig, and that's a pretty good, healthy pike.
That wasn't a Ned Rig. That was a Kalen's jerk.
Oh, it was the Kalen's jerk minnow.
Yeah.
Sorry, you're right, it was.
But you mentioned that to me, that these lakes have some nice pike, and in the fall they come into the weeds.
They do. They come up in these shallow weeds. I mean, the water's been about 62 degrees, and they get up in here, and they get much bigger than this, but this is always a nice surprise.
I knew that wasn't a walleye.
Yeah, right.
Great net job, too.
Good job catching it.
All right, Ronnie.
We're
walleye.
starting out with a walleye.
And you know, when you get cold fronts like this, like, you know, it was 36 degrees this morning when we got up.
Yeah.
So we tried the crappies for a while, and they were not active, but you've always got your walleye rod ready.
We do.
And you're going to switch the walleyes till the sun warms up the water.
Yeah, because the crappies we were seeing, they were following it, but they just wouldn't commit to anything, and
right.
we were getting short strikes, and we said, let's move up and little walleye to start off, but I think we'll run into them. You know, the day should only get warmer, the sunshine should help us out, and we'll catch some better walleyes.
Ooh, that looks like a decent one.
It feels like a better walleye. It's definitely not a 12-incher like that last
And
one.
we talked, you know, last week about using the Ned Rig for the walleyes. It's killer, isn't it?
It's just as special, man.
Yeah.
It is. I mean, obviously every place you got to figure them out, but this is definitely a really, really nice walleye.
Oh yeah, it is. Beautiful fish. There you go, Ron.
I'll see if we can get them boat flipped in without breaking them off.
You
There we
pro
go.
guys. You're experts at boat flip, aren't you?
Well, I don't know. We try to get good at it.
Yeah, you really
That
do
is
a good
actually a
job.
beautiful
I'm hooked up
walleye.
too.
That's a pretty
And look,
fish.
Sticka's
there.
got one too, so we're gonna have a
look
doubler
at-
here.
Just pan to the right, Ryan. We got old Sticky on him here.
Not quite as big as
Are you
Ron's.
kidding me? That's
a
another
beaut.
It's a
beautiful
nice
legal
fish,
walleye
though.
right there.
You got a beaut there, Brian.
And you know
What a way to start
I
the
really,
day.
Brian, the beauty of this type of fishing to me is you start out for the crappies, they aren't fighting, switch species, and then we'll go back to the crappies, right?
Yeah, we certainly will. I think when the sun gets up, them crappies will bite a little bit better, and we should run into some really good slabs out here too. So
Good job, guys.
very nice.
Breaking news from Fleet Farm. Attract more deer this season with Tinks. 3-pack scent bomb dispensers and 5-ounce doe pea gel are both on sale. Stock up now and be ready for the rut.
Are you hooked up again?
I am, yes.
And we're going to show in a minute here how to retrieve those Ned Rigs. I mean, if a guy wants a fish fry, you know, this is outstanding, isn't it, Ron?
They are. You know, that's one thing, you know, in the UP, and you know, a lot of these lakes can be plentiful. Not always the biggest giants, but
Hold
they
the
are
Ned
nice.
Rig next to the fish there so we can get a shot of that. Now, that's a Ned Rig, folks, and it's basically half of a Kalen's wacko worm, and it looks like a little minnow. Now, Ron, I want you to show us how to retrieve that.
Let the bait fall all the way to the bottom naturally, and instead of very aggressive hops, I reel, I get the line tight, and just kind of just twitch it a little bit, pick up the slack of the line, and I just kind of move it about 6 inches, you know, real short hops, sometimes individual hops, but the key is you gotta let it sit on the bottom, and it seems like after I give it a little tiny hop that those fish will pin it, and next thing you know, you pick up that line to feel it tight, and it's bushy, and they're on.
Stickman. My retired buddy from Fleet Farm, 40 years at Fleet Farm, and he's retired and catching walleyes. This is your first Monday or Tuesday of retirement, Sticka.
Yeah, it sure is, and I got a nice fish on the Ned Rig again, John.
Well, it's a half-hour show. Get him in the boat. Come on. Now, Sticka, are you enjoying retirement, buddy?
I would say I have to. It seems to be kind of fun.
Yeah.
Takes a while to get used to it, but it's coming along pretty good.
How many casts in a row have you been bit?
Quite a few. They're picking it up and dropping it, but I let that just sit on the bottom, and it seems like the net is doing well. It's just a real small profile, and with this cold front, they just seem to be laying there.
Oh, there's a dandy.
Yes, sir.
Now, the rest of October, Ron, up here should be really good too, right?
It should be. I'm ashamed I'm not going to be here
Yeah, I
because
know.
it should be good. I mean, we've had a warmer than normal, but it's fall, and these fish are definitely eating.
Yeah, that's a dandy.
It really is. Beautiful looking walleye.
The Ned Rig boys. You
No,
do the
this,
same retrieve, Brian?
yeah, same retrieve. And
I got one out there.
Double header,
looks like we're
guys.
doubled up.
There you go,
Nice
Brian.
fish.
You grab that, and then of course we'll get Ron's in the boat too at the same time.
Brian got the better of that one.
Look at that. Severe cold front. We got high blue skies, and we're catching walleyes at noon.
Can't beat it.
No.
Can't beat
As
it.
a matter of fact, that's the opposite it should be, but it's a good bite.
And Brian's in the middle of a wrestling competition with
So
a
you're doing
walleye.
the same retrieve though, Brian.
Same thing, just listening to what Ron says, and seems to be working pretty good.
We were fishing the lakes around Marquette, Michigan, a 5-hour drive from Milwaukee, 6.5 hours from Chicago, and 8 hours from Minneapolis.
Feel the difference in every cast, in every bite, in every moment, in every adventure, no matter the season. When everything is on the line, every memory you make, feel the difference.
When you're meeting with a client, it's so important that you're present with them and you're listening. I've heard lawyers say your job as a trial lawyer is to read the law, understand the law, make the argument. You can't get emotionally connected with your client. I completely disagree with that. In order to tell your client's story, you want to learn what's important to them. Sit down and have a meal together. Learn about their family. Learn about their history. Learn about where they're from. You have to emotionally connect with them. It's their story. It's not ours. And the only way to do that in an effective way is to truly care, to truly connect, and listen.
Literally next cast.
Yeah, I mean, this is incredible how they stack up. And this is a weed edge.
It's a drop off, and the weeds down there are, it's kind of like that perch grass. It's real shallow grass. It may be, 6 to 8 inches, and you just can't see the walleye. They're literally just meandering through it, belly to the bottom, and just letting it sit after you give it a little hop.
Oh, you switched baits.
I did. With the wind, I decided, hey, you know what? Maybe they'll hit a jigging spoon, and I put that Acme.
That's the moonshine spoon.
The moonshine spoon, yeah, jigging spoon. And
that jigging spoon is awesome, by the way, for trout too on Lake Michigan.
It is.
Stick, you got one on?
I got one too, guys.
Well, here's Mr. Slow. Reel the fish in, will you? Come on. There we go. He's got a little guy.
Hey,
but I'm gonna try a Castmaster.
Perfect. I think it'll work.
I'll tell you what, folks, when he caught those on a spoon, I put a Castmaster on, and about my second cast, this is not a very big fish, but wanted to show you that Castmaster is a great fall bait, and all you do is cast it out, lift your rod tip, and let it flutter down, and they love that. And it's not only great for walleyes, it's you fish the Great Lakes, it's great for brown trout and lake trout too. Back to crappies here, because the walleyes kind of stopped biting, and that is so fun to be able to switch like this. And Ron, I want to tell people too, we're surrounded by Lake Superior up here, so no matter what time of year, bring some extra clothing, because I'll tell you what, that wind shifted, it got a little chilly out here.
It does. You never know. It changes so often. We had a 20-degree change in wind, and the nice thing is, like you said, when you get on these lakes, there's such a different vast of species in them. You can switch gears real quickly, like we have.
That is so fun when they hit that scrub, isn't it?
It is. It just kind of loads up. I'm just reeling this. Feels like a better crappie too.
Well,
yep.
Oh yeah, look at that platypus.
Yep.
That is gorgeous there. That really is.
It is. This is a good 12-inch plus crappie right here.
And you're fishing in how deep of water?
We're in 31 feet of water.
But they're not on the bottom.
No, they're about 10, 15 feet down.
Boy, you are good at that, man. You really are.
Practice, practice, practice.
Let's see if this is another beauty.
It's not a bad one, that's for sure.
No, that's great.
What do you think of that?
And for folks that haven't eaten crappies, tell them how good they are, Ron.
They're fantastic.
Aren't they?
Yeah, I don't eat a ton of them. I release most everything, but especially this size. I mean, look at that thing. And he's got that crappie scrub all the way down.
And I'll tell you, folks, we got a 20-mile-an-hour northwest wind right now. catching crappies is pretty special, Ron.
It is, especially
really is.
especially this size. I mean, these are just, as you call them, what?
Slabbersauruses. No, I've been coming up here for years, and I've always concentrated on the walleyes. And you fished probably about a dozen lakes up here, and most of them do have crappies.
Yes, and most of them do have crappies. And you know, some of them will be loaded with them 9-10 inchers, but just about every one of these lakes up here, if you spend some time, you'll find some giants like this.
What is that, about 5 in a row? 5 casts in a row, Ron?
Well, pretty much on it, yeah.
And out here, you really can't use a bobber, right?
No,
they
I mean, it's so windy. I just went to a little bit heavier of a jig. I went to an 1/8 ounce over, putting a split shot above them.
Oh, wow, you went to an 1/8?
Yeah, because of this wind, the line is just blowing this so fast that you can't even stay down, get the 10 feet down.
Hey, finally got one here. And folks, I'll tell you, here's what Ron was talking about before, is I went to a little heavier jig, an 1/8 ounce with this wind, and that's what made, Ron's got one. Yeah, because of the wind, you need that heavier jig, don't you?
You do. I went a little heavier. They're still down there. There's some big ones to be had.
I mean, catching fish like this in 15 to 25 mile an hour northwest winds is amazing.
Yeah, I think this is the windiest I've actually ever tried to catch crappies.
I can really tell you're a pro fisherman, seriously. You got white caps out here now, you know? Look at that. But seriously, Ron, these are very tough conditions to panfish.
Very, yeah. Normally on a good day, I don't know. I don't know if I'd normally do this if you weren't here today, but.
What do you normally like weather-wise?
I do like a little breeze, but you know, 3 to 5 miles an hour, not 15 to 20 with gusts.
Yeah, no kidding.
It's just so hard to control and keep your line in the strike zone.
This is so hard in this wind. I'm kind of, is that a dandy? But it's impossible with these light jigs in this wind.
Gosh.
Maybe we should go back to the walleyes. That's a lot easier.
Yeah, I think we get another 1 or 2 of these, John. We should. It's just so hard in 20-mile-an-hour winds out here.
I can't believe that you're effective enough with that light a jig head, really.
It's definitely taken a lot of effort.
And you really can't fish in the back of the boat, you know.
It's hard.
Impossible.
The wind is just blowing so hard that you got to make a long cast and let the wind drift kind of towards the depth zone you need, you know.
But you proved to me one thing with the crappies today, that no matter the cold front, the conditions, most of the time in the fall, if you find them, they're going to bite.
So far, that's been the case, and we've dealt with definitely some adverse weather today, so.
Let's go back to the walleyes.
You got it.
You just had to take one more cast, didn't you?
I just did.
I don't blame you, buddy.
Another slab.
Oh, just gorgeous, average size fish.
Yeah.
And would you say most of the lakes up here have them, huh?
So far, that's my experience. Like I said, I've been on a good dozen or so lakes up here, John, and just about all the lakes have crappie in them. I've hit a few that don't have very good size, but majority of them have stuff like this.
Well, let's get out of here. Let's go to the calm area, have lunch, and maybe have a walleye.
Sounds good.
Folks, it's now time to announce this week's winners of the Fleet Farm John Gillespie's Waters and Woods 2025 Fishing Contest.
This week's first winner is Larry Rivera of Waterford, Wisconsin, caught this 32-inch walleye in northern Wisconsin using a minnow. Donna Liska of Stevenson, Michigan, caught this 10.5-inch bluegill on a lake using live worms. Jessica Noster of Hustisford, Wisconsin, caught this 12.25-inch perch on a lake using a night crawler. Colton Cant of Rapid City, South Dakota, caught this 19-inch smallmouth bass on a reservoir on a jig and minnow. And this week's first kid winner is Olivia Benke of Appleton, Wisconsin, caught this 14-inch crappie in Wisconsin on a gulp minnow. And Alan Retner of Romeoville, Illinois, caught his first bluegill ever, an 8-inch bluegill on a pond using a worm. Each week, I shop online at fleetfarm.com to check out the latest deals. This week at Fleet Farm, pick up Tink's 5-ounce gel stream scents for only $9.99. And save big on LEM. Get up to $70 off the 8.5-inch meat slicer or countertop grinder, starting at just $139.99.
The Quickset screen shelters are perfect for campers and outdoor enthusiasts looking for additional space and comfort. With a fast and easy setup in less than 60 seconds with no additional poles or assembly required, you will be able to enjoy the outdoors faster. Quickset screen tents feature no CM mesh, so you can be bug-free in the comfort of your screen tent late into the evening. The Quickset screen tents are available in a wide range of models, so there's a perfect one for everyone. Quick Set by Clam.
What do you got in this blustery wind up there? Can you
I am
even tell?
not sure. It's a walleye.
All right, way to go there, pal. Boy, I'll tell you what, these are tough conditions to work a boat, Ron. You know, and we've been finding most of our walleyes deep, right?
We have been, yeah. I mean, we kind of slid up on this grass edge, and it's a little shallower. There's a few fish, but you know, we're trying to fish out deeper. But my gosh, we got whitecaps, and it's just so hard to control right now.
Good job there, Ron.
I'm trying.
A little bigger, buddy?
Looks like a nice walleye.
You know, they have been all cookie cutter 16-17s today, so if you wanted a fish fry, man, that is the deal.
This would be your size in here, and you can see there's some
there you go.
Good size. This is probably a good 18, 19 incher.
Are these lakes naturally reproducing walleyes up here?
Yeah, a lot of these lakes, you know, I checked them out, and they haven't done a lot of stocking in a long time. They don't get the pressure that a lot of lakes do, you know, just because they're so remote. But they do a pretty good job. They're self-sustainable.
All right, Brian. Are you enjoying the wind, buddy?
Sure am, John. It's been a challenge, but we're grinding away today.
Well, you know, you grew up and fished Wisconsin all your life, and we're only about 3.5 hours from your house in Appleton, and this is the first time you've experienced this UP fishing. It's pretty special, isn't it?
It's pretty special, but you better be dressed for it, and we had a really nice weather day today, and today is a lot windier, but we're still figuring out how to catch a few fish.
Hey, here we go. Let's see what we got here, folks. I'll tell you what, it's a lot of fun. There's a nice walleye right there, Ronnie. And went to a brighter colored jerk minnow there. That's that chartreuse. And I was kind of hoping another pike would hit it like I had on earlier today. Look at the beautiful yellow gold colors on this fish. Just a lot of fun. Just a real pretty walleye. Ronnie.
Yes, sir.
Let's see here.
Looks like we got ourselves a nice walleye,
yeah,
John.
It's not fast and furious,
oh, man.
but so much of this is ability to work your bait in this wind.
It is. It's not fast and furious.
Now, when you fish tournaments, you got to fish in any weather condition too, right?
We absolutely do. I mean, any angler decides to fish tournaments, we don't get to pick the weather, right? Just got to go out, and sometimes you're dealt stuff, and you got to, you know, adjust and make the right adjustments.
Like
not
filming
always
a TV show.
Like doing a TV show on the fly. I got to hats off to you, man, doing it all these years. It's incredible.
Good walleye.
Really nice walleye.
This one hit out on the cast, and I kept working it back towards the boat, and just about when I was in my cast, he hit again, which is a lesson to be learned, folks. When you're using these plastic type baits, a lot of times they'll attack them out on the cast, and they'll miss it, but they'll come right back and hit it again. You find that happen frequently, don't you, Ron?
Yeah, I've had quite a few hits, and one of the keys is when you set that hook, you know, it might dart 2, 3, 4 inches or feet, and they'll dart right after it and get it a second time.
Just like this, you guys?
Just like that.
Oh, you got one on too. Spot lock us here. I think we got a little school.
I am spot lock. I think Brian's got a walleye.
Brian, I hope it's a walleye. There you go, friend. And you got a walleye and a Gillespie at the same time. No, hey, Brian, it's cool when you can catch fish in conditions like this. It's not easy, is it?
It sure isn't and is. And I followed the advice. I had the little tick, and I kept it going. And guess here's the success story.
Yeah. You know, on a cold, blustery day like this, you get a little extra hungry, don't you?
You sure do, John, especially when getting beat up out there.
Well, I got a special treat for you, and this is a great boat lunch. It's Johnsonville Original Summer Sausage, and what we do is slice it up a little bit, put a little mayo on, a little piece of cheese on, and I like sourdough bread, and it's beautiful. Put it in the boat. You don't even have to keep it refrigerated, and it's made with wonderful premium cuts of pork, special Johnsonville spices. They smoke it. Johnsonville Original Summer Sausage. Isn't that good? And
good
you know what that's great for too is watching football. You know, make cheese and crackers and then Johnsonville Summer Sausage.
How about a brewer game too?
Brewer game too. Hey folks, look for Johnsonville Original Summer Sausage at your favorite retailer today. You got one?
I do.
I got one on the back. You get yours in.
All right,
Here's
excellent.
Mine. And there we go, right there. Hold these up together if you would. Interesting, you know, as we get towards evening, we're fishing 6 feet of water.
We are. I wouldn't expected it, but water temperature is 63. Even though most of the fish we've been catching have been 18 to 20 today, we did slide up just due to the wind.
Good idea, though.
And they're here.
Some water shallow, and they're here.
Yeah, they're here. We're finding them a little bit everywhere.
Hey, there we go. We're trying to finish our day up, and it's hard to get Sticka out here. I got one on.
You got one on, too.
There we go. I'll tell you what, folks, exploring the UP is a real blast, and I've really enjoyed the fact that Ron has scouted out a lot of these lakes for us, and I'm coming back, I'll tell you. I'll get him eventually.
You got him.
There we go. But, you know, exploring these lakes for us, buddy, has been a blast, and I want to come back, and we've just scratched the surface. There's a lot more lakes.
We've fished a few, and there's a lot more, and I think we're going to have a lot of good fishing days to come in our near future.
I agree. Double.
A double.
Double header. There's slow man Sticka on the right, and fast man Flipper in. Ooh, sticky boo. Hey, where did you learn to reel so slow, Brian? That's a nice one, Ron.
Yes, sir.
Hold them up together close. There we go. Upper Peninsula walleye fishing. Good job, guys.
Yeah, I got a nice one up here.
Ooh, Sticky, look what I got. I'm passing this up to hold these two up together. You know, you do a lot of walleye fishing on Winnebago, which is full of water. Turn around and we'll look at the camera, Sticka. Grab the fish. Come on, do some work there, buddy. You're not retired there. Yeah, but seriously, man, this walleye fishing, I don't care if they're big or not. It's just action, isn't it?
Well, I care if they're big or not, but yeah, there's fun action.
Yeah. Happy retirement, my friend. Congratulations, and thanks for all your support over the last 25 years. I appreciate it.
Thank you for teaching all these people how to fish, John.
You know, folks, with my buddies using leeches and crawlers all day, I'm glad I've got the Johnson Pump washdown kit. All I can do then is spray down the boat and get all that stuff out of there. But the Johnson Pump washdown kit has another use. It's 92 degrees and humid today. Now watch. I'll take care of my buddy Tom in the back. There we go, Tommy.
Holy
hey,
smokes,
man. Oh, there we go, buddy.
92 and humid.
Oh, Johnson Pump washdown kit. Yes, sir, Tommy. That is refreshing, buddy. I am going to get you a Johnson Pump washdown kit. Oh, Pete, I'm getting too old for this.
So, John, you haven't heard of Brian's custom steps?
Oh, Pete, those are awesome. How can I get a set?
Yeah, I love these big no-slip platforms, and they're made right here in Wisconsin.
For more information on Brian's custom steps, call 920-315-0333. And folks, that is our show for today. Please join us next week. I don't know where we're going to fish yet. We'll find a place somewhere. Until then, I'm John Gillespie, hoping to see you enjoying John Gillespie's Waters and Woods.